South Africa's Independent Electoral Commission declares the election free and fair.
In many ways represents a victory for our democracy as South Africans. It also represents a victory of our constitutional order, but more importantly, it represents a victory for all the people of South Africa.
But for the African National Congress, there's little to celebrate. It got just 40% of the vote, for the first time in the 30 years since the end of apartheid, losing its parliamentary majority. A message for the party that it says it's heard loud and clear. Despite his newly formed uMkhonto Sizwe party, or MK, doing well at the polls, winning almost 15% of the vote, opponent and former president of the ANC, Jacob Zuma, is not as accepting. He says the vote's been rigged. This is what he had to say ahead of the declaration of the final results.
If that happens, people will be provoking us, because we know what we are talking about. Yes. We are not guessing. Yeah. We know. And why should they rush to count?
While there are more than 500 objections and 24 recounts are planned, the Commission says everything's above board and the recount won't change the broader outcome. While the ANC and other parties get on with negotiations to form a coalition government, the MK is preparing legal action, and Zuma's threats hover.
We call on all South Africans to resist the efforts of those forces who want to weaken our democracy, who want to undermine our electoral processes, and who want to disregard the will of the people.
We have held another successful election.
South Africa has 14 days to form a government. A president will be nominated during the first sitting of the National Assembly. But there's uncertainty around what exactly the new government will look like, and if the ANC and a coalition partner, or perhaps several, will be able to work together effectively. Famida Miller, Al Jazeera, Midrand.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.